I grew up in the Monterey Peninsula in Northern California. My daughters and I are pescatarian, try to be vegetarian, doesn't always work out, but those values of being vegetarian, of having the environment, the ocean, really, really important to us. Ancient Indian values, I'm half Indian and half Dutch. I've studied under Deepak Chopra for over a decade. All of those values are wrapped up and inform the new brand that I'm starting. To share it with you guys, and I will be launching it on this platform, on this video channel with you guys, and showing you what it takes, and you guys will actually help me make some decisions on the brand. And I really am doing it with you so that you can get ideas, all of you entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs in the making, so that you can get ideas for yourself. So come along on the journey with me, see what the steps are to creating a brand, and ask me any questions that you have. So why don't you guys come in the car with me? I'm driving to Pasadena now. I'm dropping off some samples. It's where one of my sample makers lives, and this is just what I do. I go back and forth until I get the samples right for you guys. Sometimes I bring my dog when she cries like that because she gets lonely too. And we'll see. Hopefully they'll be right this time. If not, just gotta keep working at it. So, come on. So, the life of an entrepreneur in Los Angeles is rush, 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 but you don't have gas in your car. So you try to make it as far as you can. And I'm also starving, but that's gonna have to wait also. I usually take my gas tank down to the bare minimum, which really isn't safe, but what are you gonna do? So I wanted to talk to my followers and Instagram family about working on their businesses during COVID, which is really difficult, and how to come up with new ideas and how to inject freshness into a time when people are really afraid to spend money. Because there are ways that people are spending money, and I feel like that's on home, and it's on experiences, and it still will be on travel. I think people are really itching to travel and have those lifetime experiences, those experiences that when you are looking back on your life, those elements that you're really proud of accomplishing. And so what businesses can focus on are helping people achieve those. And that's what I'm turning to personally, and that's what I'm turning to professionally, and that's what I'm helping others do. And so I also ask people, do they really want to be entrepreneurs? I get that question all the time, and how do I start a business? People really have to ask themselves, do they want to get into the space of being their own boss, not having a W-9? I like it, but it means that when there's problems, there's no one to talk to. Are you the kind of person that's okay asking yourself, like going within? You really have to go within and think about those things. Are you better suited in large corporations where you get your medical insurance? Does that make you feel safe? Are you someone that likes to point fingers when there's problems? Or are you someone that can say, that was my fault, that was a bad idea, and I take the blame for that, and I need to reassess and start over? You know, asking those honest questions about yourself and really figuring out who you are will help you decide if you're even suited to be an entrepreneur. There are times that during COVID, one of my favorite shows to watch was Shark Tank. And one of the reasons I loved it so much was because I am not an entrepreneur. And I know that sounds so strange. I am a businesswoman, 100%. I am a creative, 100%. I do not like to have to deal with all of that business stuff. I do not like dealing with numbers. I hate it. I do it so that I could have my own business. I do it so I can be my own boss. I do it so that I don't have to deal with other people and values that I don't believe in, but I don't like it. So that side of me is not an entrepreneur. I accept it. And once I was really honest about those things, it helped everything fall into place. Okay, I don't like doing this, so can I find someone that can do this? This is what I can pay them, this is within my budget, and this is what I am good at. And always find someone that is brilliant at what you're not brilliant at, and be really, really honest about that. Have no ego where that is involved, because then you will just rise up in those areas where you are weak. So yeah, the more you can be honest about, do you really want to even be an entrepreneur? And one thing about design that's so crazy is that you need to be really, really creative on demand, which is so opposite of how those two minds work. A creative mind is not a clock, and yet the deadlines are so fast and furious, even through COVID, that the hardest part of encouraging my team is encouraging them to be truly creative and not get stuck in what buyers or the business side is asking of them. That's something that has been tough, and I would encourage anyone listening and working on their own projects to stay in their creative mind and to stay in their own power by staying on their creative side, despite what the business side might be telling them. Because in the end, if you only listen to the business side, you will go out of business. Okay guys, so I'm running into the meeting that I told you about earlier, but so I will see you guys soon. Remember to let me know how often you want to see these videos, a day in the life, and also what you want to know about. Let me know your questions and what you're having trouble with, what you want help with, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!